This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the ProLine Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. ProLine is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the ProLine Building Company.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center, or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
From the middle school all the way up to the high school, through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
It's my happy place.
It's where we learn to be leaders.
It's where we get recognized.
It's why we're raising our family here.
And ours too.
It's our playground. It's our playground too.
It's where I can do this.
And I can do this.
And I can do this.
It's where I found my career path.
And mine as well.
Hey, and me too. It is home. Thanks, Matt. You're welcome.
This is where we belong.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
It's my happy place.
It's where we learn to be leaders.
It's where we get recognized.
It's why we're raising our family here.
And ours too.
It's our playground. It's our playground too.
It's where I can do this.
And I can do this.
And I can do this.
It's where I found my career path.
And mine as well.
Hey, and me too. It is home. Thanks, Matt. You're welcome.
This is where we belong.
A pleasant good evening, everybody. You are looking live at Grinnell Senior High School Gymnasium, site of tonight's Grinnell High School wrestling action. Here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network with Dave Kaizen, I'm John Martinson, and Walker keeping us online and on the viewing side of things. Yeah, online here, and keeping us in line. Online and in line. There you go. The Tigers SLSN.com. This was supposed to have been a double duel. This was scheduled to be a double duel with Grinnell, Newton, and South Tama, but weather out there, Dave, I think we can all, for those of us here in a semblance tonight, it's not very pretty out there.
It's not, but we do the best that we can, and Newton made a decision that it was too dangerous for their kids. South Tama come down, so we're going to wrestle a single duel tonight. We're going to have Varsity on one mat, JV on the other.
So Grinnell, South Tama is my good friend, my partner for years and years, Chris Juni, and I would say, enough said. Grinnell, South Tama. Enough said. Grinnell, South Tama.
This is a rivalry almost like none other. It has been good through the years. We've had some quality teams. They've had some tremendously quality good teams. And it's always a pleasure to video it or broadcast it when they meet.
Yeah, we're bringing it home to you wherever you're at viewing on God's green earth, and hope you enjoy tonight's coverage as much as we enjoy bringing it home to you. So this is the last dual match of the year. Grinnell will host this place will have a multi-team tournament 2 weeks from Saturday. My understanding is BGM was going to provide the workers here at Grinnell High School. They'll have the table workers and people like that. They're kind of organizing the meet. Grinnell will be the site for a kind of a multi-team tournament right between the weekend of the conference meet, which is a week from Saturday. That'll be at Williamsburg. And then 2 weeks, well, let's see, let's go 2 weeks out then from the conference tournament will be the district meet. We have one shot to qualify for state, and that will be back at Williamsburg. In fact, Grinnell will be at Williamsburg this Saturday for their multi-team tournament, so they're going to see a lot of the Williamsburg Gymnasium here in the next couple weeks.
Well, maybe it'll make it feel like home, and
yeah.
we can have some more success. It's been a big rivalry with Grinnell and Williamsburg too.
As right now, Grinnell has 6 seniors that they're saluting, a couple of cheerleaders. Let's salute those seniors that are in their last home duel, if you will, for tonight. Kai Gibson, Dylan Heater, Braden Jones, Taylor Doty, Maxwell Mintle, and Blaine Graff, all being recognized tonight. Of course, South Tama, led by South Tama alumnus from 2003, Nathan Van Dyke. This is already his 12th year coaching at South Tama. I can remember when he was a state champion at South Tama back in the early 2000s, I want to say. But again, like you said, under Jay Hosky before him, and I don't know who was before Jay, to be perfectly honest, at South Tama. But as you said, they've had a great tradition of high school wrestling and have their share of not only state medalists but state champions over the years.
Yeah, they have, and I think it was one time that they had 6 semifinalists in the tournament.
All right, we're gonna capture the sound of the Chris Kaufman, who's announcing the seniors.
An apprenticeship as an electrician. Taylor Doty. Kai Gibson. Parents Tara, Ryan Bailey, and Tom Gibson. Kai's future plans to go straight into the workforce and start his career in farming. Senior Kai Gibson. My next senior, Blaine Graff. Parents Kyle Graff and Amber Adams. Blaine's future plans: attend a welding school and hopes of owning his own shop. Senior Blaine Graff. Next senior, Dylan Heater. Parents Julie and Brian Heater. Dylan's plans to attend a 4-year college and major in business and continue his wrestling career. Senior, Dylan Heater. Next senior, Brady Jones. Parents Jesse Spears and Jennifer Reed. Brady's future plans to go into the military after graduation and then join into the welding or help to get a welding job. Senior, Brady Jones. Our last senior wrestler, Max Mental. Parents Brett Mental and April Lavin. Max's future plans to go to a 4-year college for business finance or business communications and then continue with his wrestling career. Where I'm going is undecided, he says. Senior Max Mental. We have one special cheerleader, Sophia Loudon. Her parents, Ben and Emily Loudon. Her future plans to attend Iowa State University and major are gone. Senior Sophia Loudon. We'd like to thank all our senior wrestlers and cheerleaders and their parents for their dedication to our wrestling program and all they've done. We wish everybody the best of luck, and thank you all.
All right, thank you, Chris Kaufman, Grinnell High School Activities Director. 6 seniors on the Tiger Wrestling team, as cheerleader Sophia Loudon also recognized. As I believe they're going to get the starting lineups introduced here shortly. The matches will start at 1:26 tonight. Mentioned South Tama, their head coach, Nathan Van Dyke. Nathan, I believe, wrestled at Luther College after his days at South Tama, after winning a state championship in 2000 in the 02-03 season, graduated in 03. And I think had a pretty good wrestling career at Luther, if I'm not mistaken.
He did. I wasn't able to follow him as he went to Luther, but I'm sure that he had a tremendous career there.
Yep, and again, his 12th year as a head wrestling coach. The assistant coaches are Bailey Chima, Levi Kaufman, Travis Smith, Steve Chima, long time. Man, he was assistant coach when I was starting to follow stuff around here in the mid-'80s. Yeah, Steve's been doing this a long time. There's both football and wrestling. Logan Arp and Braden Smith. Mentions Jason Arp and Danny Ellsbury's assistants. They're the girls wrestling coaches at South Tama. Grinnell led by Tony Farmer, his 3rd year as head wrestling coach. Been with the program over 20 after assisting longtime head coach Chad Beck. Cody McDonald is the main assistant, along with Josh Wardenberg and Nick Rutherford. But, something about these programs that's similar And I'm glad to see Grinnell and South Tama wrestle. We haven't wrestled in here in a couple 3 years, I'm guessing, but something that's very similar is stability in the programs. Dave, that says something because before you had Tony Farmer, you had Chad Beck. Before that, you had Mike Allen coaching for several years. Before that was Paul Wagner and Denny Conway. I'm taking it way back to the past, but again, you haven't had many changes in the wrestling coaches over the years, and same at South Tama.
Yeah, it's been a really. We've had continuation of especially Tony, where he was so long as the assistant, and then stepped in to do head coach.
So the matches will start again at 1:26 tonight. South Tama has about, I want to say, 3 ranked wrestlers. One young man who will be interested to see is Gavin Bridgewater at 215. Might be the best all-around athlete at that school district. Very good football player, baseball player, and also a 2-time state medalist. He was a state runner-up, you might recall, from a couple years ago as a sophomore. Lost in the semis last year, ended up finishing 3rd. And that's after he played basketball his freshman year. That's not an easy transition, Dave, is to go from basketball in the winter to wrestling, and he's done it very well.
Yeah, but he's a good enough athlete that he can transition that between basketball and wrestling.
Well, the one kid that comes to mind that way is that, Aaron Graves is now playing football at Iowa, did both at Southeast Valley High School, which I think is, well, that's another story. But all right, we'll take a pause for the national anthem. We'll be off and running with wrestling here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. All right, our national anthem on this Thursday night. Our referees officiating tonight are Ryan Korofsky, who resides in Newton. That sounds like a Belle Plaine name, to be honest. Colton Fales, the other referee working tonight. So we have one mat of JV, one mat of varsity night. Mentioned Bridgewater. I think they've got a couple of other young men. We'll get to them. Of course, for Grinnell, you've got Dylan Heater at 120, who's been state rated a good chunk, if not all year. Logan McDonald at 132, another young man who I don't believe is ranked, but he's certainly had himself a fine season, is Josh Ringler, wrestling at 165 tonight. Those are the 3 young men to keep an eye on for the Tigers. I mean, as far as kids who have really performed well this wrestling season.
I've been really impressed with Ringler. I didn't know him before this season, and being a freshman, and I didn't get to see many at junior high meets last year, but he has come out and wrestled very, very well for us, and did a nice job once he got down to 165.
So the matches start at 126. Mentioned Amari Chavez from South Tama. He's ranked number 6 according to Flow Wrestling. And that'll be the first matchup on the varsity mat tonight. His opponent will be Josh Chryselius of Grinnell. And Josh, South Tama will be in the light blue and gray singlets. And the Tigers will be in kind of like gray charcoal orange singlets. Tigers wrestling again at Williamsburg. South Tama wrestles at the East Marshall GMG Meskwaki dual tournament, and that'll be at LeGrand on Saturday. Whether it'll be on the cold side shouldn't be any problem. So Chryselius looking for win number 4 on the season, and Chavez got a takedown right away here.
Well, he went in, got a single, was able to switch up and grab both ankles, and while Grinnell still had something down, and got the takedown. Now he's doing a nice job of riding it, tried to roll to get some near fall points, couldn't get it, got the chicken wing in, and lost it as Grinnell come up to his base.
Appreciate everybody's comments on the coverage as well on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Tony Farmer's been passing that information along, and appreciate that. Now he's got him to his almost at near fall, not quite enough to get award points.
Well, he's got a Turk in, was able to get him straight up and down, just not enough to get him into near fall criteria.
Under a minute left to go in this first period. Amari Chavez leading 2-0 on Josh Cresilius of Grinnell. Numbered South Tama's young men on their roster, but that's over 30, close to 40. But that's something that's no surprise. South Tama numbers a good chunk of young men. They'll have one weight class appears open. Grinnell may have at least one, maybe two weights open. We'll see how things pan out as the night rolls on. 25 seconds left, still 2-0 Amari Chavez of South Tama leading in this duel. So just Grinnell and South Tama tonight. Again, if you're expecting Newton to be involved, again, they are not here tonight because of the weather. And now Chavez has Cresilius had him in near fall points.
Had him in near call, but I don't know.
5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and time will run out. So 3 near fall points, I'm going to say yes. So 5-0 Amari Chavez as we move into the second period. And the red being South Tama has choice, I'm going to say.
He has choice. Going to go top. Okay. Did a nice job of turning him, did a nice job of riding him. That's where I'd go too.
Mm-hmm. So Chavez leading 5-0. And somebody jumped the gun just a bit.
He's calling Grinnell for jumping the gun.
Okay. I thought it looked like somebody. I wasn't sure who, but it happened again. So yeah, we have 2 points. You got 2 cautions, or we dinged a point here?
No, we got 2 cautions. Then next one, you get a point.
Okay. So Cresilius just wanting to move before the whistle. Now we're off clean. Not too often I've seen that where somebody gets back-to-back cautions like that, but it happened there. Now Chavez trying to work
a chicken wing in, has got it across the body and is able to turn him for near fall points.
And now early in the second period, Chavez has him in a tough situation, but Cresilius trying to fight him off here. Give Cresilius credit.
There he tried to roll through, and Chavez caught him on his back. Now he's in a world of hurt.
Chavez has him pinned. So 48 will make it 2 minutes, 48 seconds. And Amari Chavez winning by pin for the Trojans. Here, Adam Haydenfeld on the doing the announcing tonight on the main table. Adam does a good job doing that. Next matchup now is at 1:32. Logan McDonald of Grinnell stepping up for the Tigers. Logan's had himself a year. Logan ranked number 7.
Of just walking into a single, and
132 for South Tama is Kyle Heck, who is moving up a weight class.
Well, they didn't introduce anybody, but Cody just turns him and is getting near fall points.
Logan.
That's
okay. Logan.
I'm so used to Cody.
Yeah. Logan looking for win number 26. Dad is
coaching.
Yeah.
And doing a good job.
Yes, he has. He's done a
Logan
great job.
Logan got 3 near fall points.
So 5-0.
Puts him back there again.
Logan McDonald. All right. Logan keeping it going here.
Got 3 more again.
Logan was a district qualifier last year, placed 3rd. I think he's got – no, he was 3rd place. He was a state I'm trying to think if Logan State qualified last year, and I'm drawing a blank on that. But I know he's got heck in a world of hurt. 45, 44 seconds, plenty of time, but now he's still got him. That kind of a headlock here, isn't it?
Well, he switched from a chicken wing to he's got a headlock now, or a half, and he's got a headlock now.
So whatever moves Logan's doing, he was taught well by Cody. We'll give Cody as much credit, certainly. And still keeping him in the circle, and now the pin at 1 minute 40 seconds. Logan McDonald winning by pin. Nicely done, Logan. And we are tied, 6 apiece in the team score. So we'll move next down to 130. 138, I should say. That was 132. And Logan McDonald picking up win number 26. Leads the team in wins. And that is how many wins by pin? How many? He's got a few. Win types. Here we go by pin. Logan McDonald. Where are we at here? That is his 15th win by pin. Because yes, Tony Farmer has his stats by wrestler and win types by wrestler. So Clayton Babinett at 138, and for Grinnell at 138 is Matthew Mintle.
The young man from South Tama reached in, almost got an ankle pick, and
nice job by Matthew Mintle.
Matthew was able to counter it and get a takedown.
Matthew looking for win number 16 on the year.
Did a little roll through and was able to scramble back and get the, when the guy tried to counter it, was able to scramble back and get the 2.
Babinett name's a pretty popular name in the South Tama School District. There were probably Babinetts walking the halls of South Tama when Dan Walker was, there might have been anyway, when Dan Walker was at South Tama.
Does a Granby roll through and able to grab the legs and to get a reversal for South Tama.
Tied 2-2. This is Clayton Babinett. Pretty good athletes up there, the Babinett name. Both football and wrestling. So Clayton Babinett. This is the 138-pound weight class. Grinnell was 6. South Tama was 6 on the team scoring.
South Tama's doing a nice job of holding on to that ankle and with his leg and not letting Mendel get any offense there. He's able to get it free, able to go out, but just can't secure the reversal.
We didn't say too much about the last time we saw Grinnell, of course, against outstanding Mount Vernon team and center point Urbana, but and now Babinett's got him in a tough way
tried
here.
To step across, and the young man from South Tama just was able to put him on his back.
Happened pretty quickly here. Now Matthew trying to fight his way out and doesn't. Gets a reversal out of it. Or no, got an escape. All right. So 3 for Babinett. Made it 5-2. The escape made it. Should be 5-3. Yeah, 5-3 as we go to the second. A lot of action there, Dave.
Yeah, it was. The South Tama got a little careless and was allowed Mendel to roll. And
I was going to say I saw a Grinnell wrestling team that made some really good strides in that double duel we saw with Center Point Urbana and Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon, yep.
And then they placed second at North Mahaska that Saturday after. I mean, okay, some people will say, that's North Mahaska. Well, Solon was there.
Solon was there.
Placed ahead of Grinnell. So, yeah, there were a couple of Walnut Conference schools. And, anymore after COVID, teams just want to compete right now. It doesn't matter who's a 1A, 2A, or 3. They just want to compete, period.
Well, it's good for North Mahaska to see those Solons and Grinnells and get some competition in so that he can
hey, you're only as good as your competition, right?
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it.
And there's 2 more reversal for Matthew Mendel.
Tied at 5 now. Matthew Mendel at 138 against Clayton Babinett. And now the escape for Babinett makes it 6-5 as we're under 90 seconds left, second period. These two are pretty evenly matched, Dave. I'd say. Now Babinett
he was. Got in on a takedown and was able to score the takedown.
And now potentially dangerous.
Hold on the chicken wing.
South Tama with not a bad section here. I mean, all things considered, with the weather conditions. 63, probably not fantastic like Highway 6, and Grinnell with a usual good turnout here tonight. That's good to see on the south side of the gymnasium. So Clayton Babinett now 8-5, he leads. Got a takedown. Under a minute left, second period. This is Grinnell South Tama Wrestling on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Tomorrow night we'll have Grinnell Vinton Schellsburg girls and boys basketball. Chris Juni will have the girls game, and I'll be joining Chris on the boys game tomorrow night. Pre-game will start probably just before 6 o'clock. And now escape for Mintle. Makes it 8-6. 30 seconds left. Second period.
Matthew shoots in, but South Tama counters it really well.
And trying to score two here before the end of the period.
Well, they've got it.
And now he
does. South Tama was able to. Matthew tried to use the whizzer to score, and it didn't work. And there's time.
10-6 Clayton Babinett leading Matthew Mental. And Hunter, and this is the third period. Match has been tied a couple times.
South Tama is their choice, and they choose neutral.
Thinking, hey, I can get a takedown once again. He's scored a couple here. As Babinett. Matthew Mental. And now Babinett that's why he chose neutral, so he can score a takedown. He does just that.
He's got a Turk.
12-6 Babinett. We'll see who's got what left for conditioning, because all these school closings too, I'm sure that's probably affected some things here with these wrestlers too. Maybe not having those can get to practice, had practice and all that, but Babinett's still riding him pretty good here.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job of controlling him, not letting him get base and anything working. He uses the legs to put him on the mat. Mental gets back up, scoots back into him, and then turns back to his base.
Babinett leading 12-6. We're at 52 seconds left. You see on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Our period's brought to you by State Farm Insurance and agent Brett Nickel in Grinnell.
Does an inside roll, but doesn't get anything.
37 seconds. Thanks to our sponsors on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, Poly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Pro Line Company, Latitude Signs, Mayflower Home, Grinnell Booster Club, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate. And Middle trying to work his way and going to get a reversal out of it. He's working at it, and 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17.
He was trying to take him to his back, but
it's like Babinett able to fight him off and
able to get a leg in and able to.
So Babinett will win this match 12-6. So a 9-6 lead. So a win by decision for South Tama. Well, South Tama fans are loud and proud over there on the far side. They always have been ever since I've been following these schools for the years. Football's the same way. It doesn't matter how good or what their win-loss record is, boy. They are loud and proud people over there at South Tama County. All right, 138 the next matchup, or we go to 144.
Got a little break right here while we take care of a little blood on the mat.
Some more fine sponsors of the Grinnell Tiger Sports Live Stream Network: Grinnell Firestone Store, Medicap Pharmacy, Grinnell Booster Club, Mayflower Homes, Alex Pfeiffer of Grinnell at 144. Drayton White of South Tama, the matchup. Alec Pfeiffer looking for win number 13 on the year, trying to inch his way a little closer to the 500 mark. So South Tama 9, Grinnell 6 through 3 weight classes so far. I think South Tama's got a couple of their ranked wrestlers coming up, as does Grinnell. I don't think they'll face each other, though, the rated wrestlers is what I'm saying. All right, so a takedown for South Tama, and Drayton White scores the first points of the match. So this is 144. And White riding them right now. Pfeiffer, 12 wins on the year. And White, Alec trying to get his way out or do something to get out of the clutches of Drayton White of South Tama.
South Tama is just doing a nice job of riding. Comes in front of the arms, which is a mistake unless he's working for a cradle.
Now Pfeiffer getting himself up, trying to work, but now White able to break him down. And so Pfeiffer trying to do something. The referee has not told us otherwise, that it's a stalemate or you got to do something on the bottom. So Pfeiffer with 33, 32, 31 seconds left in the first period. Drayton White leading 2-0, getting an early takedown in the match. Of course, Grinnell and South Tama will see each other at the WAMAC Conference Tournament in Williamsburg a week from Saturday. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds left. Counting down the final seconds of the first period, and Drayton White will take a 2-0 lead into the second period. The Tiger Sports Livestream Network with Dave Kaiser. This is John Martinson. Glad to have you aboard wherever you're viewing on God's green earth. Glad to have you aboard as we enjoy bringing it home to you wherever you're at.
Grinnell, it's Grinnell's choice. He defers.
Defers meaning Alec will have the choice in the third period.
Third period.
Okay.
So it's South Tama's choice. He decides to go neutral.
White says, yeah, I got you with a takedown once. I could do it again from the neutral position. And now Alec Pfeiffer driving him here.
Driving in, but he had his head outside, which he wanted. And White just pushes so his head goes into his legs. And
he's trying to score the takedown himself. He's getting there. And now has it. Now White's trying to let him escape, but I thought it looked like he was trying to have Pfeiffer go in escape mode so he can take him down again, and that, well. So 4-0 on a couple of takedowns by Drayton White, one in the first period, one here in the second period. Pfeiffer better be careful. He almost made a mistake, and White almost took advantage here. Under a minute left, second period. Drayton White leading Alec Pfeiffer of Grinnell 4-0. And White trying to, and Pfeiffer trying to work out of the clutches of White here. 40 seconds left, second period. And White still leading 4-0. This referee, if he wants to, could call a stalemate here. Not a whole lot going on here. Under 30 by 23, 22 seconds left.
White's doing a nice job of riding him.
And
Alex
again,
is just not doing much.
Yeah, Pfeiffer again just about turned himself into a pinning situation and thought better of it. 2 seconds, 1 second, 4-0 going into the third period of the matchup at 144. And we'll have that matchup of the multi-team tournament here at Grinnell on, I think that's Saturday, February 3rd. 2 weeks from this Saturday. Blake Walker
Grinnell's
and Dave
choice.
Tyson.
Grinnell's going down. Well, nope. Grinnell's going up.
Okay.
He hasn't been there yet, so we'll see how he does.
Yeah. As White has spent a majority of the time now, so Grinnell
has a caution for green. He jumped a little early.
Alec Pfeiffer trailing 4-0, trying to. Let's see if what White can do here if he's able to reverse him. Well, he's done just that. It looks like he has reversed him, and it now leads 6-0.
He did. He was able to. And plus, he got a leg in, Plus he got a half Nelson. Alex is fighting him off, trying to keep from going to his back.
And May got a couple of near fall points, it looks like.
Got 2 near fall points, but Alex was able to roll through and get to his base.
So Drayton White now in major decision country here with an 8-point margin. Alec trying to make something happen here. On the Tigers bench, head coach Tony Farmer and Nick Rutherford. Cody McDonald, Josh Wardenberg on the JV match, or on the JV mat. So 8-0. Drayton White has pretty much been in control of this match since the first takedown he had. That's been
a nice job, but Alex has done a nice job of not giving him a lot of back points.
Right.
Right now he's trying to use a chicken wing, and Alex fights it off and gets his arm back.
Looks like he tried to get up once or a couple times, just not able to get the escape. 30 seconds left in the third period. Drayton White of South Tama leading 8-0. Coming up on 15 seconds left to go now.
White is trying to put a spladle in, and Alex is fighting him off.
5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and this match will end unless we... Nope, 8-0 will be the final score, so a major decision.
But he did a nice job of not giving up his back and not giving up a pin.
So that'll be 14 points then for South Tama, and that'll make the score now 13-6 Trojans as we go up to 150. And for South Tama, I have Anthony Thompson listed. We'll see if that's the case. That's their only wrestler they have listed at 50, unless they bump up somebody at 44. Grinnell's 50-pounder, we'll double check it. Taylor Doty is one of the 6 seniors. Taylor Doty looking for win number 12 on the year. 11-7. Anthony Thompson, the wrestler for South Tama.
Kind of got him in a collar tie, but South Tama that isn't where he feels comfortable at. Doty gets an underhook.
And now Thompson they're both able to get back up. No points scored.
Thompson shoots in, gets a double.
Oh boy.
Doty tries to fight him off, but is not able to do it. Thompson gets a takedown.
And it's 2-0 Anthony Thompson of South Tama getting the first points of this duel. I think Grinnell boys basketball, my understanding, is at Marion for a makeup game tonight. And action that's been postponed from last week.
Doty does a nice job, is able to stand up. Thompson shoots down into a double, able to take Doty back down. Puts in the power half.
So 4-0 the score for Anthony Thompson. Looks like the scoreboard hasn't adjusted just yet, but 4-0. I thought I saw 2 as well, but okay, we'll make it 2-0 for South Tama, leading this match. Under 40 seconds left to go first period. Again, this is Taylor Doty of Grinnell, one of 6 seniors on the Tiger wrestling team.
And he's able to get out.
Yep, and it's 2-1. As Doty on the escape. And we come to 20 seconds left. Taylor Doty of Grinnell, Anthony Thompson, a shot, and working for the takedown,
and Doty's still got the leg up in front.
Trying to fight off see if Taylor can. Now he's got the 2 points, does Doty. And Anthony Thompson now leading at 4-1 going into the second period. Again, this is the matchup at 150.
It was South Tama's choice. He just deferred. Doty takes neutral. Shoots in and reaches.
And now Doty scores a takedown. All right, 4-3. Taylor Doty back in this one with a nice takedown.
Got a chicken wing.
And now trying to use it here on Anthony Thompson. Doty coming across.
Jumps across. He's got a half and a chicken wing. It's a matter of whatever Thompson wants to give him. See if and he loses the chicken wing. So
So 4-3, Anthony Thompson as we come to the coming up to the 1 minute mark of this second period on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Now Thompson trying to work to a base, does so.
Sits out, but not able to convert it into anything. So, and then he goes back down to his belly. As Doty does a nice job of countering it. Doty's trying to work a
half, isn't he, or a chicken wing?
I assume so. Got the arm on the other side. Trying to get he's getting a little high. Working a chicken wing. Now
Doty almost pinned himself. Now Thompson able to reverse the situation.
He tried to push the chicken wing too far and got out of position and gave up a reversal.
So 6-3 now, Anthony Thompson. 15 seconds left, second period. Five seconds, 4 seconds, and that's probably how this match, this second period, will end with a score of Anthony Thompson of South Tama 6, Taylor Doty of Grinnell with 3. Good matchup here so far. I thought these teams would be pretty evenly matched coming into tonight. And
referee's tying his shoe.
Yeah, well,
we don't want him to trip over his shoelace.
Yeah,
that gets embarrassing for him.
Oh, absolutely.
Been there, done that.
Okay, all right.
South Tama shoots in on a really nice single from a long ways away. Has the single. We'll see if he can complete it to get the takedown. Doty puts in a whizzer. And South Tama is able to swing around, change it to a double, and secure the takedown.
Yeah, Nathan Van Dyke has his team pretty well tuned up, doesn't he? I mean, they're pretty well skilled. And they have a good, well, of course, they've had great youth wrestling through the years, too.
Yep. South Tama throws a half in. Doty fights it off, throws a half in from the other side.
Who's a longtime assistant, Crookshank? I can't. I can't first
Dale.
name. Dale Crookshank. Thank you. I knew you'd know who I'm talking about. What's he doing now?
He helped with the junior high program.
Yes.
This year, but did not commit to helping with the varsity.
Okay. He and I got to think. He's over at Meskwaki Settlement School now. Oh, George Coram, another longtime coach over at South Tama. Saw George when I was doing a track announcing gig there a couple of years ago. Looks probably 60 years old. Looks like he's 30.
Long-time junior high assistant.
No kidding.
Or coach.
Yeah, no kidding. 8-3 now. Anthony Thompson getting a couple more points here on Taylor Doty. 30 seconds left, and Thompson is in line to score a victory here for the Trojans.
Doing a nice job of just riding him. He's throwing in a half, trying to make sure the official knows he's trying to work for the fall.
10 seconds.
Power half in.
Yep, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Clock running down in this matchup. And it looks like Thompson is going to be victorious by a decision of 8-3. That'll add 3 more points to the South Tama team total. Now a 16-6 lead for the Trojans. As we'll come up next to 157. 57 for South Tama. We'll see if it's the young man who's listed first. Usually that's the case. Kinzer Jeanette. And for Grinnell at 57 will be one of 6 seniors for Coach Tony Farmer, and that is Maxwell Mental. And Maxwell looking for win number 15 on the year. He's a nice record, 14-3 for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's had shoulder problems, and if we could have kept him away from that, he'd had a really outstanding career.
Yeah, he went out before Christmas. He had a shoulder issue in a matchup, and he's good to see him back again.
And he does his slide by shuck and is able to get to a single.
He's trying to get the cradle locked up here.
Well, he's got the leg.
Yeah, it looked like he was looking at a cradle anyway.
He's got the leg, just trying to go him forward to secure it, and he does. Now we'll see what he wants. Ooh, he tried to throw a crossface and get his head going, trying to lock up the cradle now.
This is Maxwell Mental for Grinnell. Leading 2-0, getting the early takedown.
Got the cradle.
All right, and now he's got him in a situation here. Maxwell Mental
loses a hand grip.
Got a couple of near fall points. Two near fall. Okay, so 4-0 now, Maxwell Mental. Might tell you Maxwell has scored of his 14 wins. He has scored, well, you're kidding me, all 14, 14 wins. And
blood time for South Tama.
9 of his 14 wins by pin, almost got number 10 right there. And our period's brought to you by State Farm Insurance and agent Brett Nickel at 6th and West in Grinnell. Like a good neighbor, Brett Nickel and State Farm is there. Thanks to D&D Kaizen Corporation as well for their support of Tiger Wrestling as well.
Always glad to support the kids, and especially in the sport of wrestling.
Appreciate your support, Dave, and I know it's kind of tough out there in rural East Central Iowa right now, or Central Iowa, and where you're at over in Eastern Jasper County. It's been kind of tough sledding here with this winter weather. When's the last time you can remember a back-to-back snowstorm
like that?
Yeah, I can't remember one even in Minnesota.
We've had them. It was when Darren was in 6th or 7th grade.
Okay.
They came back from a gymnastics meet in Minnesota.
Oh my goodness.
And parked a car where the road grader couldn't get through.
Oh my.
Just to take a picture.
So this would have been, take us back, Darren was a 6th grader, 1980, 70?
I don't know.
Okay, before I came to Grinnell probably, in 84, which was the case.
But we could always get out. At this time, we've still got people that are just getting out today.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and obviously the snowfall today is certainly not helping matters a whole lot, but that's why we live here.
Mendel's doing a job. He's got a 3/4, and he pulls him down into a 3/4.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him. Slap the mat, Mr. Referee. Oh, you can almost see it from here. He had him, looked like both shoulders were pretty well stuck to the mat. He should have at least 2 near fall, if not 3. I think he's pretty much, yep. So 3 near fall points for Mental and a 7-0 lead. Maxwell Mental wrestling well here on Kinzer Jeanette of South Tama.
Grinnell's choice. Maxwell wants to go
on the neutral side.
On the neutral.
He's taken him down once. I know I could do this again. And nice double leg, and boom, to the mat he goes. Don't want to say boom.
Had he swung around and had he swung around, he could have put him to his back there, but he was able to secure the takedown.
So a 9-0 lead now for Maxwell Mental. Looking for win number 15 on the year. He's had a couple of near fall situations here. Oh boy, it looked like that one you could almost see from up here. He had the shoulders to the mat, but referee just a tad closer than we are. Now Matthew again has him in a situation here.
Well, South Tama young
There's
man.
the pin.
South Tama young man reached for his legs, and Matthew said, if you want to try that, let's try a half on the other side. able to pull him over on his back and secure the fall.
2 minutes and 32 seconds for Matthew Minnell. And that puts the score now, South Tama 16, Grinnell 12. We'll move up now to 165. Cyrus Mathis. There's a lot of Mathises around South Tama as well, and a lot of them pretty good wrestlers through the years. And 65 for South Tama. The young man we recognized earlier, Josh Ringler, he is among the team, the second on the team in wins with 23. And second on the team in team points scored by a wrestler, second to Logan McDonald. Has 149 team points. Josh Ringler now with 116 coming into tonight.
But Matthews is going to be a big challenge for Josh tonight.
And so this is the matchup at 65. Is Ringler ranked yet? He's not. Good grief, Charlie Brown. These wrestlers must be pretty good in Class 2A. Josh has a very good record of 23-6. Not good enough for Flow Wrestling to get top 10 ranked. That day will come, you would think. There's only one WAMAC wrestler in the top 10. Interesting. Brendan Hying of Benton is ranked 5th from the WAMAC.
And we have blood time for Josh.
No score yet, and now they've got the blood time on the scoreboard. They'll run as much of 5 minutes as they need to.
Again, and it's until they get the bleeding stopped on the wrestler, then it should be cut.
Yeah, Josh Ringler, certainly one of Tigers' outstanding wrestlers, along with Max Minnell, who just scored win number 15. I should mention his 10th win by pin for Maxwell. Logan McDonald with his 26th win of the year, and that was his 15th win by pin earlier tonight. And now looks like blood time's been, well,
should have been stopped.
Yeah, it has been, but it looks like Josh still getting tended to a little bit. I mean, they've stopped the bleeding anyway.
They stopped the blood time. Whenever once you stop the bleeding, then you stop the blood time. Right. You can clean up for 15 minutes if we need to. Hopefully it doesn't take that long to do it.
Right.
And we start again.
So no score, 120, so just 40 seconds into the matchup between Josh Ringler of Grinnell and Cyrus Mathis of South Tama. Ringler of Grinnell and the charcoal black and orange.
Not able to capitalize on it.
Thanks to Dan Walker, our director of operations.
South Tama pushed him back, pulled him forward. Just shot in on a single, but was not able to capitalize on it. Back in neutral position.
Mathis of South Tama, Ringler of Grinnell. Under 40 seconds left to go first period. Still no score. And now Ringler able to take him down. No, Mathis able to counter.
He had an underhook on him and was able to counter it. Puts the legs in.
So Cyrus Mathis with a 2-0 lead on Josh Ringler of Grinnell. (13, 12, 11 seconds, 10 seconds left to go first period. Not too often we've seen Josh trailing in a match this year, but it's only 2-0. There's still plenty of wrestling to go, and
Matthews is going to give Josh everything that he wants tonight.
Absolutely. And these South Tama wrestlers have been every bit that way. So that's how this matchup more than likely will end the first period. 2-0 Cyrus Mathis as we go to the second period. And the choice belongs to South Tama, it looks like. Okay.
Officials having a little trouble making sure who has the
choice
and getting the right person identified.
So South Tama ends up on the top.
South Tama deferred. Grinnell went down. South Tama ends up on top.
So being he deferred, he'll have the choice in the third period. Cyrus Mathis, who leaves 2-0 and is riding Josh Ringler of Grinnell. And Josh has only lost 6 times, and this being his 30th head-to-head matchup of the year.
Mathis has the leg in. Josh is trying to lift it, get him out of position. Got an arm underneath the leg, but Mathis is able to continue to keep. And either we got blood, which we do.
So the blood time will start at 4:25 since they used 35 seconds of blood time the first time around. And we have 5 minutes of which to use.
Never had one that's when ran out of time on blood time. Injury time, yes.
Yes. Oh,
Recovery time, yes.
Yeah.
But not blood.
Not blood. So again, Grinnell, let's take a look at the Grinnell schedule. I know the girls have their WAMAC conference meet tomorrow, and that's at Clear Creek and Manna for Coach Adam Versendahl. They were supposed to go to BGM tonight. That event got called off for the Tiger girls wrestling team. Allie Wood was a state qualifier last year, might want to mention, for the girls wrestlers, and they'll be going up.
If they have the WAMAC tomorrow night, it was a good thing it was canceled
Oh,
tonight.
yes, yes.
They'll have enough of meat tomorrow night.
And then a week from tomorrow, I believe, is a super regional, and Grinnell travels to, you look at the sites, you think, they're going to go west to Hy-Vee Hall in Des Moines, or they're going to go east to Extreme Arena, Iowa City. No, they go north to Mason City for a 24-team super regional. And there's 2 different regionals, I might say, in the Mason City Fieldhouse. But anyway.
I hope it's big enough to handle it, because last year Hy-Vee Hall was absolutely packed when we had 2 regionals.
I would imagine. I've not been in the Mason City Fieldhouse, so I really can't speak to that. But Girls Union thought as much anyway. Mason City, the fourth side is the Tyson Arena in Sioux City, which I don't think would be a problem that way. I'm sorry, Cedar Rapids is one of the sites. The Alliant Energy Powerhouse, 5-season center, whatever you want to call it. That's the site of the other super regional, not Iowa City. That's Extreme Arena will be the site for the girls' state wrestling tournament. And it is Cyrus Mathis still leading this matchup 2-0 on Josh Ringler of Grinnell.
Doing a nice job of riding him. He was able to stand up, and he took him back down.
Again, Josh has not trailed in a lot of matches here, but boy, Mathis is
just doing a nice job of riding him.
Yep.
Stopping everything Josh wants to do. Tries to throw a leg in. Doesn't get it.
Trying to put him into a...
Well, he tried to pull him back with the legs in and turning him.
Hasn't crossed the 90-degree angle, I don't believe. No, didn't get the near fall points, but Josh fighting him off with 13 seconds left to go, second period.
And they go back to the center as the referee calls them out of bounds.
Oh, somebody jumped. That may be Josh again. And Grinnell's had a couple wrestlers that way being cautioned for. Bruce Sigler was the coach before Jay High. Okay. I know the name Bruce Sigler. Yeah, I can't picture him, but okay, thank you, Dan. Dan was reminding me who the coach was who before Jay Hosky. It was Bruce Sigler. Okay. That's probably about the time I came to this area, landed in this area in '84. And Jay took over not long after that, but he was coach for over 20 years, I'd say. 86, 87, okay. And, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's well over 20 years because then, Nathan Van Dyke took over in 2011, 2012. So, do the math. That's a lot. It's about 25, at least about 25 years or so.
South Tama's choice. He decided neutral. Said, I took you down once. I think I can do it again.
So, gosh, only the third head wrestling coach in South Tama, probably in South Tama history. That's really good to have coaches that long having that kind of longevity as in wrestling coaches. You don't see that every school, regardless of how big or how small. Another takedown for Mathis.
And he did. Used a Nebraska ride to get him and is able to.
And Josh is not in a good way.
Then he switched to a half Nelson and has Josh
and got pinned.
and got a pin.
And 4 minutes and 47 seconds. 22-12 now. Thanks to Dan Walker for that information. Bruce Sigler. I know I've heard that name, boy. It's been a long time since I've heard that name and around South Tama athletics annals, if you will. 175 will be the next weight class. And I don't know if Grinnell does not have a wrestler in that weight class tonight. So Marcus Bear with a win by forfeiture. And that will be making the score 28-12 South Tama. And we'll move up next to 190. We will have a head-to-head matchup there. It'll be Drew Mellies for South Tama and Tyler Costo for Grinnell. Be the matchup at 190. Costo looking for win number 4 on the year. Oh, Marcus Bear. I'm sorry, Marcus Bear going to move up the weight class here. So Marcus moving up from 175 to 190, giving up some pounds here.
Yeah, but what they did was they moved up so that he could wrestle and get a forfeit to somebody that if we'd had somebody.
So Kyle Youngbear got the win by forfeiture then for South Tama.
Got a takedown, pulled him down, spun around, got it.
So Marcus Bear with a 2-0 lead early. In the matchup at 190. I think that's Grinnell's only, well, they may have 215 might be open. We'll just see again how Coach Farmer plays that out. All right, 2-0 Bear and still riding Tyler Costo of Grinnell. Bear still riding him. 45 seconds left to go first period. Again, Marcus Bear of South Tama leading Tyler Costo of Grinnell 2-0.
South Tama does a nice job of keeping him upset.
Isaac Hill wrestling for Grinnell, looking for his first varsity win. Caden Witham, the Tiger wrestler that's usually been there, has not able to go tonight. So Bridgewater with a takedown, escape
Two takedowns.
And a second takedown, make it 4-1. Gavin Bridgewater trying
to get him on his back.
And got a couple of near fall points at least. That looks like 2 is what the referee is saying. Yep. So 6-1 Gavin Bridgewater.
Got an arm bar. Takes him down. Now he's in a world of hurt.
Isaac, this is only his 6th matchup of the year, and 45 seconds the time of the pin for Gavin Bridgewater. 40-12. Trying to say who's the young wrestler, young man? It's Braden McShane of New Hampton, Turkey Valley, who's the top-ranked wrestler there, right ahead of Gavin Bridgewater. And there are no other Wamac Conference wrestlers in the top 10 that are ranked according to Flow Wrestling. But when you get to the conference meet, you get to the district rankings, and records don't mean a whole lot at that time, do they?
Nope. Not at the Wamac Conference and
no.
Not at the district meet. It's how you wrestle that day, and
that's it. So Blaine Graff of Grinnell and Kyan McBride of South Tama. So Blaine Graff, one of 6 seniors for the Tigers tonight. Graff is looking for his second win of the year.
Tama's got a double underhook and trying to get it locked up in the middle back.
Graff's only win is by pin, by my bad. And
he threw a headlock. Whether or not he can,
he doesn't have complete control and didn't get the points. Had the headlock but didn't secure. Now it's the other way around here.
As Graff came up, South Tama boy was able to catch him with a cow catcher and take Graff down to his back.
52 seconds hammer the pin for Kyan McBride, 46-12 South Tama. And 106, I don't believe South Tama has a wrestler. I think they're going to forfeit that to Grinnell. It's like that'll secure the team victory for the Trojans. Kyan McBride with a nice effort there. So Kai Gibson will get the win by forfeiture for Grinnell, 46-18. So 113 is next. It'll be another Graff, and this one from South Tama, Cale Graff, and Bryson Horace for Grinnell. Horace is listed at 106, but moving up a weight class here. Blaine Graff actually had 10 wins on there. I was looking at different. Yeah, Blaine Graff was looking for his 11th win, but denied that tonight. And Bryson Horace.
Levi Jack.
Oh, it's Levi Jack that's been moved in. Okay, thank you. So Levi looking for, his dad Doug was a pretty good athlete at Grinnell High School. Levi looking for win number 8 on the year. So it will not be Horace. It will be Levi Jack wrestling here. And a 2-point takedown right away for Cale Graff.
Got him in a cradle. Matter if you can turn him.
Doing that.
Which he does. The new rules this year, keep wrestling as long
as you've got certain body parts in the circle.
2 supporting parts in.
So a 2-point near fall as well for Cale Graff of South Tama, making it 4-0. So 46-18. Team score for South Tama. It's Cale Graff. We have one more weight class after this, and that'll be
got a cradle locked up.
And oh boy, not in a good way is Levi Jack of Grinnell. Cale Graff trying to get the win by pin for South Tama, and there it is.
Got it. He was working back and forth, but didn't get the shoulder cleared.
46 seconds, the time of the pin. 52-18. And one more weight class to go here, and that'll be at 120. Dylan Heater for Grinnell having himself an outstanding wrestling season. Again, one of 6 seniors for the Tigers. He's ranked 7th in the state by Flow Wrestling. Dylan a record of 22-4. And his matchup will be against, for South Tama, Ramiro Sakic.
Now wrestling 120 pounds from South Tama, Ramiro Sakic, and from Grinnell,
Ramiro Sakic of South Tama, Dylan Heater for Grinnell. Dylan looking to end this matchup on a positive note for the Tigers. Give you the lineup of the Williamsburg tournament, who Grinnell will face at that tournament Saturday.
Dylan shot in and had a leg, just couldn't convert it, and did a slide by. He's done things well, just not able to get a takedown.
40 seconds gone in the first period. Dylan Heater of Grinnell.
And they go out of bounds, neutral in the middle.
Again, South Tama with Ramiro Sakic. Or Sakic, excuse me.
If he will get the elbow and use a carry, it will work well.
Still no score. We've wrestled over a minute in this first period. And takedown for Dylan Heater.
Finally got a takedown. Went in, got a double leg. Let's see if Dylan can work for a fall.
Yeah, these South Tama wrestlers, regardless of the win-loss record, have given Grinnell wrestlers all they
There's
can.
the turn.
And now near fall points being awarded to Dylan Heater.
Got the 3. Dylan threw his hands out saying, I don't have that move anymore. Cranking him in a cradle. Got a post. Got him turned.
Dylan, kind of like his dad runs the Heater lawn care. He's trying to make it, not like Brian makes the lawn grow. He's trying to make the win count grow tonight. Okay. Trying to work out the parallels here. Just seconds left to go.
3 more.
Yep. So that'll make it 8-0 going into the second period. So 8-0 Dylan Heater of Grinnell. Looking for win number 23. We'll try to tie Josh Ringler for second on the team in number of wins. And so who had the choice? That was Dylan?
Well, he's struggling tonight. Grinnell had their choice.
Oh, the referee is struggling that
Yeah.
way, yes.
And so he defers. He'd given the choice to South Tama, and then he decided that Grinnell had the choice. So he gave it to Dylan, and Dylan defers it. South Tama, I think, wanted to go neutral.
And Dylan's done well from neutral and trying to take him down like he did, and does so again. It's 10-0 Dylan Heater. In major decision territory. And the other wins for the Tigers tonight, Logan McDonald with a win by pin. And Maxwell Mendel the same way. And a win by forfeiture for Tigers' Kai Gibson. That's amounted to the Tigers' 18 points. Dylan Heater leading 10-0. All right, so that tournament at Williamsburg, the Tigers will see Western Dubuque, the Bobcats from up in the Dubuque area. Pella, and their wrestling program's really good these days, I understand.
It's better than it has been
Oh,
in the
my
past.
goodness. I've seen some of the results. I'm pleasantly surprised. That's good to see. Pella, they may be the team to beat. Williamsburg's awfully good, of course. Mount Pleasant, Fairfield, and Crestwood of Cresco, the Cadets, and they're pretty good in the Northeast Iowa Conference. Fairfield and Mount Pleasant from the Southeast Conference. Dylan trying to turn him here, but Sakic is working him, trying to fight him off.
Just doing the best he can to stay off his back.
10-0 Dylan Heater, major decision country.
Got a
here.
chicken wing. Just needs to know how to use it, drive it.
And Dylan working it.
Now he's got it.
Now he's got near fall points. Plenty of time. And there's the pin. At 2 minutes and 31 seconds. So final score, South Tama 52 and Grinnell 24. There's the fourth Tiger victory of the night against a really good South Tama team. So again, the WAMAC Conference Tournament, and then Grinnell will have a number of teams here on February 3rd. Let me go to the Grinnell wrestling schedule real quick and tell you the teams that will be here on 2 weeks from Saturday will be Appleton and Parkersburg, the Falcons, BGM, Clark of Osceola, Sigourney Kyoto, that's Chris Coppins, old school, the Savage, the Cobras, and Woodward Granger, the Hawks, will be here along with Grinnell. So that will start at 10 o'clock in 2 weeks. And then the district tournament at Williamsburg the following Saturday, February 10th. And then top two from there go to state. So it's coming down to crunch time right now, Dave, the high school wrestling season.
Yeah, it is. It's been a good season, but we've had some times when we had to take time off for weather. But
yeah.
It's a pleasure to get this meet in, and glad we're going to be able to go home early tonight.
South Tama will be, let's see, they are at, trying to think, they're at the East Marshall GMG tournament. I knew that I would think of that in a second here. As far as where they will go, they will have, Union will be there, Gilbert, North Polk, Benton Community, East Marshall GMG, then they go to a tournament, or a 4-team tournament at Benton. All right, for Dave Kaizen, for Dan Walker, I'm John Martinson. Have a pleasant good evening, everybody, from the Grinnell Senior High Gymnasium of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.